This is my demonstration for playing in the clouds. So here's our Azure dashboard, and we want to get the app running. So I start it. Now it's running. Then you click on it, and then once it loads, come on. You can click on this link right here. This will take you to the page. Come on. Okay, so here's the page. And to show it working, I'll just do my name for an example. So we enter first name, middle initial, last name, and then you click submit, and I'll add it into the database. It says it was added. Now if I want to see if the name's actually in the database, I click on show names, and here it is. And to show it going into the actual, this is like behind the scenes stuff. So we click on the names table. Here's the name right here. So that shows it's actually being entered and it's sticking, which is good. And now if I go up here and click delete record from database, I just enter the private key number, which is 1 in this case. Click submit, and record 1's been deleted. Now if I go back here and refresh it, the name should not be there anymore. And it's not. So the main difference between public and private clouds is that you aren't responsible for any of the management of a public cloud hosting solution. Your data is stored in the provider's data center, and the provider is responsible for the management and maintenance of the data center. Public clouds charge you based on data going into the server, so like this down here. So when the server's on, it spikes up. It's still kind of confusing to me, but that's how I see it. Just how much data is used, and they charge you based on that. The biggest issue I had trying to get all this up and running was trying to get the Azure account set up, and I think you remember that. It was a big pain in the butt. But after that, it was just minute programming issues here and there. They all got squared away and fixed. And a developer might want to use this technology if they had to set up a database to store customer information for a company. And a developer or company would choose cloud-based services over traditional local host services for the simple fact that it's easier, especially for larger companies. It's more worthwhile for them to pay and have it managed by someone else and then to take on the responsibility themselves. And the only reason I can see they choose a traditional based service over the cloud is so they can have more control over the server.